Welcome back to Chevrolet's Inside High School Sports. I'm Matt Musil. Let's welcome in our buddy Adam Coleman now from the Houston Chronicle. Adam, thanks so much for stopping by.
Always happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
All right, let's talk football recruiting. What kind of impact has that new early signing period had on the month of January for both college coaches and high school recruits?
Yeah, this is the first time ever we're going through this, so it kind of remains to be seen, but it's definitely different. January is kind of the big month for a lot of the recruits who haven't signed and who are still uncommitted. But, I mean, this new signing period, it just throws a monkey wrench into everything. The early signing period is going to kind of turn into the signing period, especially if you're a recruit who's been committed for a long time. But it's interesting to see what's going to happen with the late bloomers. As the years go on, we'll continue to find out how much more beneficial this is to the game.
Okay, Adam, with so many of the area's top players having already signed, which local products do you expect to make an instant impact on college campuses next fall?
Oh, yeah, I mean, the guys that we always talk about, right? Anthony Cook from Lamar. He committed to Texas on the early signing day. Just think elite cover corner. He's a guy who you can plug in day one. I think about Jalen Preston, who was our Offensive Player of the Year here at the Chronicle. What he did at the state championship game kind of opened a lot of eyes. He was already a star, already a recruiting star, but I think he made a lot of people believers in that state championship game. And I think he's going to go to A&M. He's going to join Jimbo Fisher's staff. They're going to plug him into a lot of different spots, and he's going to play immediately. I think about a guy like Coleman from Westville. He's also going to Texas. He has not signed yet, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes down. But Mustafa Muhammad at Michigan. Max Wright is injured. He's dealing with an ACL injury, but when he gets healthy at A&M, he'll be able to make a huge impact right away. We've seen it, man. Ed Oliver, so many, Jalen Hurts, so many kids who get on campus and play right away. It won't change this year.
Okay, Adam, it's definitely going to be fun to track their progress at the next level. So with so many guys already signed, what big pieces of news are you keeping an eye on most or expecting to develop over the next couple of weeks?
It starts with Jalen Wallow from Episcopal, probably the top slot receiver in the country. He came out early and said that he wasn't going to sign, nor was he going to commit for the early signing period. It's just going to be interesting to see where he lands. He could fit anywhere. Texas wants him, A&M wants him, Oregon, TCU. His situation is unique because he had so much coaching movement at his top 6 schools. You know, Willie Taggart went from Oregon to Florida State. Both of those schools are in his top 6. And then, of course, Jimbo Fisher from Florida State to Texas A&M. Texas A&M is in one of his top schools. So, you know, he's looking at the assistants and how all those coaching staffs round up. But Jalen Waddle is definitely one. Joseph Asai from Oak Ridge, one of the top defensive linemen in the city. Another name to look out for is Haiti's defensive tackle, Momo Ojimo. He had a great playoff run. He's had a bunch of offers over the last couple weeks, Texas and Texas A&M namely. That's the name to look out for this late signing period.
All right, that sounds good, Adam. Thanks as always for joining us. We'll see you right back here again next week.
Thank you, guys.